Hello everyone, welcome to What If Issei Have the Ability of BlackLight Virus Part 3. Before we start, please go support AndresFelipeSolanoDi for writing that awesome fanfic. Now let's begin. This is the translated version I made. There will be some wrong he or she calling here because it's translated, so let me clear this. Issei is a male in this story. Season 2 Episode 9. Defend. After Pariah's words, Issei was confused and stunned. Issei. I'm not understanding well, why would they come to kill me? Pariah. Because I am giving you the perfect coding genetic lines, you understand they will come and consume you for this power. I am giving it to you because I know that in your hands it will be safe and you will use it for good. Issei. But still, why me if I have no relationship with them? Pariah. Do you know what happened to Alex Mercer? Issei. He went a little crazy, so to speak. Pariah. James stopped him, but he was just a clone, he wasn't the real Alex Mercer. Issei. I knew well that he wouldn't lose, but then what happens with James and Alex? They were good people, or at least they didn't want to destroy the world. Pariah. They also fell into the trap of the virus. The virus took over them. James ran away when they captured him and killed everyone in his way. Then he hid and Alex was hiding for a long time, trying to control himself until he couldn't further. Issei. Wait a moment, why are you the exception? Pariah. Due to my genetic lines, I am the carrier of the perfect virus, and those two's virus is imperfect. They crave to consume everything while mine does not. You saw the aberrations that the virus makes. A prototype is the closest thing to preserving a little bit of humanity, but if you fall into evil, the prototype is a monster without mercy. Issei. Why don't you defeat them? Pariah. Because apparently they have come into contact with a new virus and consumed several subjects. You have more experience fighting with a new virus than me. In the future when you face them you will be ready. Besides, I cannot shed blood. Issei. Hey. Pariah. Issei, I cannot shed blood. I do not want to kill. I fell in love and lived as a human. The person I loved has already died, and I want to die under that image, the image of a good human. Issei. That's why you accept death so naturally. That's why you give me your life. Pariah. If reincarnation exists, I will see it in the afterlife, isn't that the case, and you think I'm wrong? Issei. No, if my girls die so I will live, in my opinion you have made the right decision. Pariah. Thank you. Issei. But if you weren't planning on spilling blood, why did you give me that test of humanity? Pariah. I had to make sure. Issei. So from the beginning you didn't plan to wipe out the humans? Pariah. There was a time when I would have, but everything changes when you know love. Issei. Then all that about being a representative of all the living beings on Earth that I would have influenced. Pariah. Well, if you had agreed with me and chosen to extinguish every living thing, I would leave you dead. Issei. I'm glad I didn't fail in my answer. Pariah. This is. Issei. What's wrong? Pariah. Your friend Volley is going to undergo it, or rather he is undergoing the virus. Issei. What, it's crazy, if what you tell me is true, even if he becomes a prototype, sooner or later he's going to be a monster like James or Alex. Pariah. Don't worry. Issei. Hey. Pariah. It is a sample of the new virus altered with the help of your friend Rick. Issei. Then unlike the other. Pariah. He won't go crazy. Issei. Smiles. Geez Volley, you almost gave me a good scare. I guess you don't want to be left behind, and that's why you chose this path. Pariah. You have a good rival. Issei. I know, I hope I'm not late for the fight. Pariah. Don't worry, you'll be back in action soon. But valid. Rick. Are you ready, Volley? Volley. The truth is that you are going to introduce a virus into me that could kill me if I am ready. Rick. Good. Rick would inject it calmly, but after a few seconds nothing abnormal happened. He even believed that it had not worked. Volley. That's all, is that how it was with Issei? Rick. Give it time. Issei was dead when she got the virus, but you are alive and you will have it worse with the effects of the virus. Volley. I don't know how if I don't feel anything. In an instant Volley fell to the ground without being able to finish speaking. He was writhing in pain. Rick. The virus already takes effect, but the effects of the virus hurt when it is injected into the living. Issei did not go through this because he was dead. Volley. But you couldn't tell me before. Volley continued to writhe on the floor. The pain he felt was unbearable. Rick. Honestly, as a scientist, I respect each person's individual decisions, so I don't say anything that will change their minds. Volley. A burn, it's like they set my body on fire from the inside. While Volley writhed in pain, Rick would take out a newspaper and sit on a chair. Rick. Yes, I altered it so that you would undergo the changes without danger to your life, but curiously the pain increased. I think I am the only scientist capable of increasing a success rate to 100%, so thank me, you don't have to be afraid of dying. Volley. How long will I have to suffer this? Rick. Well, at this moment Riaz and the others are in charge of Kuo's defense. We have an estimated time of 1 hour for the virus to finish taking effect. Volley. 1 hour, I'm going to be on the floor dying of pain for an hour. Rick. You wanted the virus, don't complain. With laughter, thousands of infected appeared in Kuo, and all fought fiercely to defend the city. Bakeno. Die. Rias. I will destroy all of you. Kuroka. They will pay for what they did to Issei. Kaneko. Hey Zenovia Kiba. Hey gutting the enemies. Bakeno. Rias keep appearing. Rias. It doesn't matter, the more they go out, the more likely it is that that bastard will appear. Arena. Everything here is safe, the defense is maintained, they won't be able to get through. After Arena's words a horrible and dark voice spoke. Corner. I was wondering who the hell they were that didn't let us pass. In front of everyone who defended Kuo, Issei's killer and everyone's target to kill appeared high in the sky. Corner had appeared. Rias. It's you damn. Corner. Wow, I didn't know they knew me. Zenovia. How can we not know the unfortunate man who stole Issei from us? Corner. But what a fun surprise, he was her boyfriend. Rias. Die Crimson Dragon Destruction. At that moment Rias would shoot him with all her power. Corner. It's useless. But Corner would deflect the attack from him by just moving his hand, although he would leave a big burn on his hand. Rias. Impossible. I put all my power. But he only had to use his hand. Corner. Wow, it seems like that was dangerous. I didn't know that your energy destroyed what it touches. It's good that it regenerated me, otherwise it would be fatal for me. I hope you don't think you are at my level. You will be destroyed here and now. Gia. Why does it take you so long to eat? Corner. Gia. I didn't know you would come on this mission. Kiba. What is that horrible thing? Arena. It must be another experiment of the new virus. Gia. I wanted to see what all the fuss and delay was about, but in the end I came across this. Can't you eat with children? Corner. I know, I'm going to finish so don't interrupt me. Rias. Holds hand. I'm not going to die without taking revenge, even if I have to take them with me. At that moment the entire place would be filled with energy of destruction. Corner. What is this power? Gia. That idiot plans to blow us up. Corner. This energy is destructive and I won't be able to escape it. I could die, maybe they don't mind dying because of their friend too. Bakeno. If we kill Issei's assassins for me, that's fine. Arena. In the name of God, die now. Gia. Damn lunatics, if you think we are going to die with you, you are wrong. In any case we just have to kill that girl first to stop this Reaper cut. At that moment Gia launched his attack, blood would shoot out and little by little you can see that blood is from the river. Rias. Heh. Rias would fall to the ground from Gia's attack, she couldn't move. Gia. Damn bitch, you scared me, I'll eat your damn face. Gia would step on Ria's face angrily, it was very annoying for her that an inferior being had made her feel afraid. Corner. You are dangerous, you must be someone from the underworld royalty, we must kill her quickly. Gia. I agree. Rias. You will not win this fight. Spits blood. Corner. Yes of course, you are the one she lost, now she dies. Gia. Rest in peace. Rias. Issei, at least I'll be able to see you again. At that moment everyone thought they were finished, but some figures appeared, one of them took her, and when she saw those figures the words did not come out, silence reigned. Corner. Hey. Kiba. But that's. Kuroka. How come? Kaneko. How is it possible? Zenovia. This is really real. Arena. I can't believe it. Issei. You're fine, laugh. Rias. You are Buaya. Issei. Sorry for making you wait. Rias. Please don't let go of me, don't let go of my hand anymore. Issei. I won't. Ali. I must also apologize, it was barely an hour and I had to learn everything at once, it's good that you were there to teach me quickly. Issei. You're welcome. Corner. This cannot be possible. Gia. Do you know them? Corner. One of them yes, but he is supposed to be dead or should be, even so, despite having the same appearance I feel that he is very different from the other time, as for the other one I don't know him, but he is very strong. Gia. The girl was under my feet and he rescued her in a few seconds when she arrived, I couldn't even see well when she did it. Corner. I know. I could barely keep up with her speed. Gia. But who the hell are you? Vali Lucifer. Hyodo Issei. Issei Vali. We will take your lives right now. Season 2 Episode 10. Duo Prototype. Vali and Issei looked at their enemies calmly, in their eyes they were nothing of course to Corner, and Gia thought they were very arrogant. Gia. Haha, you will take our lives, don't make me laugh you pieces of shit. Issei. Vali, I can order it from you. Vali. Smiles of course, do you want me to leave her alive to get some use out of her? Issei. As soon as they heard my friends, they put a rope around her neck, kill her. Vali. Okay, you'll take care of the other one, right? Issei. Of course, it's your turn to suffer. Corner. I don't know how you're alive, but I'll cut you open and leave you dismembered so you won't be able to come back again. Issei would ignore him and leave Rias on the ground carefully. Issei. You can go support the others in the underworld, with the two of us here they won't be able to advance. Rias. Yes, listen, everyone, we will retire, Issei and Vali will take care of it. Bakeno. I guess the explanations will be after the battle. Smiles. Rias. That's right. Kiba. Then let's go, with the two of them here, the city of Kuo is safer than ever. The entire Grimory family quietly left the place. Corner. Surely it's a good idea to let the numbers dwindle, wouldn't they have a better chance of taking care of us if there were more of them? Ollie. What do you think, Hyodo? These guys think they will beat us. Issei. It's funny, isn't it? Corner. Where did your arrogance come from? You forgot how I left you the other time. Issei. If you mean that you beat me just because I was poisoned and weak, that's how anyone does it. Corner. TCH, you damn worm, dare to insult me. Gia. I can't stand it anymore, I'm going to turn them into dust. But before she could finish speaking, Volley appeared behind her and kicked her with such force that she flew several meters. Ollie. Sorry, what did you say? Corner. You bastard, don't believe much. Corner tried to attack Volley, but Issei literally stood in front of him and kicked him into the sky. Issei. You too will know what pain is. Ollie. You sent it too high, don't you think? Issei. He has to come back, anyway. You remember the saying, everything that goes up must come down. At that moment, the corner's body hits the ground, leaving a huge hole. Ollie. I heard that saying, but I didn't think you would take it so literally. Corner. Spits blood, damn. Issei. Do these two really think they can beat us? Corner. I will kill you both. Gia. Leave something for me too. Do you want? I'm going to enjoy consuming them pulsating roots. Ollie. You realized it, right? Issei. Yes, it seems that we will have to prune a little. At that moment, thousands of infected tentacles emerge from the ground in the direction of Issei and Volley. Issei's sword detached from his arm, creating a sword that was loose from his body. It even had a hilt. Apparently Issei had acquired new powers as a prototype. Perfect, he also manifested a claw on his other arm, showing that he had great control over his new abilities. Ollie. You said it. Volley would transform his arms into claws, and together with Issei, they would frantically begin to cut the tentacles. Gia. AI, damn how they dare. Issei. It must hurt for every tentacle cut, right? Gia. Unhappy. Issei. Well, Volley, as we agreed, it's all yours. Ollie. Okay. Corner. Where do you think you're going, Hyodo Issei? Issei. Well, to the same place as you, after all I will change the area to fight. He appeared behind Corner, using his arm which had a claw, he pierced his chest, followed by a big jump, taking him to another place to fight. Ollie. Well, now it's just you and me. Gia. What a cold look, why are you someone so cold with women? Ollie. Only with those who are horrible like you. Gia. I'm going to kill you. Ollie. If you keep talking you will run out of tongue. Gia. I would like to see what. Gia couldn't finish speaking because his jaw was detached from his face. Gia. AI is spitting blood. Ollie. Did I tell you or not that if you kept talking you would lose your tongue? Gia. How did you do it? Ollie. Now that you can't speak you wonder, how did I do it, isn't it? Gia. He's a damn son of a. Ollie. I don't advise you to insult my mother, you know. Gia. How does she know what I think? Ollie. At this point I will tell you that I don't know what you think, but looking at your expression you are like an open book, easy to predict. Gia. Scared. Ollie. You guys brought this on yourself when you attacked us, so torturing you will be a pleasure before killing you. Gia. Wait please. Ollie. The bad thing about not being able to speak is that you only make sounds that no one can understand. Well, since I will consume you after your torture, I don't think it's necessary to know what you're saying. Gia. No. That way Volley would begin to brutally torture her until she couldn't take it anymore. With Issei. Upon landing and reaching the place, he threw Corner several meters away to remove his arm from his chest, in turn Corner regenerated. Corner. Unfortunate, do you think that keeping me away from the place will give your friend a chance to beat Gia? Issei. I wouldn't worry about Volley, I rather feel sorry for your friend. Corner. Do you really think they will win? Issei. Unfortunately their resistance is in vain, because they have no reason to fight like us. Corner. Shut up, dark corruption. At that moment Corner would launch a powerful beam of energy at him, but Issei just moved his sword and destroyed the attack. Issei. Size, I think you don't understand the situation you're in. Corner. Impossible, I killed you once, I can do it again. Issei. I will tell you the mistakes you made. Corner. Silence, claws of death. Corner launched himself at Issei, but he caught him easily and held him by his hands. Issei. The first was messing with me, breaks his hands. Corner. I. Issei quickly broke Corner's hands, in turn Issei continued holding him. Issei. The second was to attack my city where my loved ones live. After saying that, she plunged the sharp fingers of his claw into his eyes, leaving him blind. Corner. I because I can't move. Issei. Because you are afraid and fear doesn't let you move. Corner. This is scary. Issei. Let's continue, your third mistake was trusting yourself too much, believing that I would be the same weak boy from that day, who was poisoned. After saying that, he cut off Corner's legs. Corner. Damn bastard, I hope you go to hell. Issei. The funny thing is that I belong to the Grimory nobility, and technically I am a demon, hits his face. Corner. I will kill you, I swear. Issei. Don't make promises you can't keep. Anyway, your fourth mistake was working for the wrong side and letting your greed kill you breaks his ribs. Corner. I will kill all your women. Upon hearing Corner's words, Issei's rage quickly rose to the skies. Issei. Do you know what your fifth and last mistake was? It was messing with the people I love. Corner. No please, I will do whatever it takes. I will betray Master Rill, and I will help you. Issei. You finally show your true nature. You're just a disgusting power-hungry rat who doesn't think about others. Corner. Please let me live, I don't want to die. Issei. Consuming you wouldn't give me any pleasure. Corner. Then you will let me live. Issei. I said the consuming you wouldn't give me any pleasure, but killing you will give me so much pleasure like you can't imagine. Corner. Please don't, I'm asking you kindly, please don't do it. Corner was desperate, he was even crying. The monster that once defeated Issei was no longer anything in front of his eyes. Issei. Goodbye. Corner tears off his head. He had torn off her head, his column came with her, revealing his entire column attached to her head. Issei. With everything you've done, if you ever thought I would show you mercy, you were really wrong. You know I found another mistake of yours. You should have committed suicide as soon as you saw me arrive, at least you wouldn't have suffered so much before you died. Bali. You're done. Bali had arrived at Issei's location quickly to see the situation. Issei. I see that girl didn't have a chance, did you consume her? Bali. Yes, I got information. Issei. What kind of information? Bali. First to use underground tunnels as support bases. Issei. I see, I will tell Surziches to send demons to destroy them. Bali. I also discovered that Rill has already completed the fusion of the new virus with the supernatural power in his body. Issei. Do you mean that he finally got what he wanted? Bali. That's right, but it wasn't that easy. Issei. What do you mean? Bali. Cannot maintain the union of such power as we do, so it needs to be constantly consuming. Issei. Wait, are you trying to say that? Bali. Yes, in order to maintain the union of those two forces, he is consuming innocent and infected people on his same side. Issei. That's despicable, bordering on horrendous. Bali. But this is the most important thing I discovered when consuming Jia. Issei. What? Bali. In 3 days they will spread the new virus from the city of Hyodo to the entire country of Japan and let the air itself transport it massively throughout the world. Issei. That's it, so you mean that? Bali. We only have 3 days to find Rill's base and stop him, or there will be a global epidemic of the new virus, or rather all the people in the world will become monsters. Issei. Then let's get going, we can't stay still. Season 2 Episode 11. Countdown. Since Vali informed everyone about Rill's plan, we have set out to locate his base. Personnel is limited as the underworld was still recovering from the previous attack. Currently upon us there is a countdown to find Rill before he infect everyone in the world. Ken. What is the situation over there, Issei? Issei. I killed many infected and found bombs of the new virus, but none of those I consumed know where Rill's base is. Surely the damned Rill did not tell anyone about his base. That way, even if we were to consume his servants, we will not know where he is. Ken. It's a shame that Corner and Jia didn't know his location. Issei. At least they knew his plans and that's already a gain. Ken. True, but at the rate we're going we won't find their base. How's it going, Vali? Issei. He continues attacking bases and Party is getting used to his new prototype powers, but he still has a long way to go. Ken. We just have more trouble than breaks. Issei. It's true, but we have to continue, you know, Ken. Ria's told me that my parents didn't know about my situation, and recently she told them everything that happened to me. They want to see me, but they won't be able to if we don't stop Rill. Ken. You should rest a little, after all it hasn't been long since you came back to life. It's already nighttime, why aren't you trying to sleep? Issei. I think I can continue, at least a few more hours. Ken. Whatever you say. Issei. Hey, can you look for information about Rill, not about him, but about everyone who is related to him? Ken. For what purpose? Issei. I just think that the damn one is isolated and does not tell his servants where he is, but completely isolating himself is impossible, since someone must transmit his orders then. Ken. Do you think there is a person who knows his location, someone who is trustworthy to him? Issei. Exactly, if I find it and consume it, I should know its location, right? Ken. Millimeters, there are thousands of people and there is no guarantee, but we have no options, right? Issei. Exactly. 1 day later, Riaz was next to Issei lying with him on the couch. They rested a little before continuing the search. Riaz. Are you okay? Issei. I'm worried, we only have 2 days left and there are no results. Riaz. I know, but you know I'm upset. Issei. Why? Riaz. Because since you came back we haven't had many moments of tranquility, everything has been fighting non-stop. Issei. I know, it makes me angry too. I would like to be with you kissing me right now, instead of being worried about having to save the world. Riaz. And what's stopping you? Issei. Hey. Riaz. If it's just kissing me, you can do it now, a minute won't take anything away from you blushes. Issei. Blush okay. In that moment Issei would kiss Ria's, when he touched her soft lips he could feel that time was slower, in her mind she wished that that moment would be captured in eternity. Ria's. I love you Issei. Issei. And I laugh at you. Ria's. Holds his hand. Issei. By the way, Riaz, I would like to ask you something. First I was a human, then a demon, then a humanoid dragon, and now I am a demon, humanoid dragon combined with a perfect prototype. I am a unique and monstrous being. I am not afraid of you. Riaz. I really didn't expect that question, but Issei, when I thought I had lost you, I asked anyone who would listen to me, that if I brought you back, I wouldn't care what you looked like, or that you were the same, I would love you. Issei. Smiles. If all women were like you the world would be better. Riaz. And if all men had that kindness and loyalty, no girl would be alone. Smiles. Issei. If we take away the fact that I have a harem of girls, that I am a boy with powers that can change the world, and that you are not a demon girl with powers of destruction, we would be the best couple in the world. Riaz. Hahaha, I really miss being with you. After that short but precious moment with laughter we continued with the search, but we did not get results. In the end the last day arrived. It was the last chance. I opened the minds of many to look for Ril, and nothing came of it. I was afraid of what was coming, then something appeared that, apart from giving us his location, made us all angry. Rick. Ken and I located Ril's base. We confirmed it on cameras throughout the city. These people were in contact with Ril, but they were caught and taken to his base facilities in Hyodo Issei. I know them. Ken. What do you know those people? At that moment, Issei's murderous intent came to the fore. Issei. Yes, but to be more exact, two of them, the little girls with gothic clothes, Ril, wanted to fuse the virus with supernatural power, and he got the most powerful people to do it. Rick. Who are those two girls? Issei. They are Office and Lilith, the dragons of infinity. Rick. What? Issei. Originally they were one, but a long time ago Office became finite thanks to an event related to Samuel's poison. As a result Lilith was created, which is like a clone or part of her. Riaz. Office and Lilith are powerful enough to kill Ril. I don't understand how I capture them. Ken. About that, I think I found something. Watch this video. When watching the video, anger and rage invade Issei. It was seen that Ril had used innocent civilians, who had nothing to do with it, as a shield and threat, to force them to come without resisting. Rick. That's why there was more than one person in the video, they were hostages to make those two behave. Riaz. Office and Lilith have developed feelings towards this world and its inhabitants. Before they would not have cared about the lives of people who are not of interest to them, but now it is different. Issei. Ril, you were human, the fact of doing this will make me not feel sorry for killing you. Ollie. Now that I remember, we hadn't seen Lilith for a long time. I think she was looking for you non-stop all this time, or rather your corpse, since she was the only one who remained firm in the end that you weren't dead. I remember that Office left recently to find her and talk to her about you, but Ril seems to have intercepted them. Issei. Damn, Ollie. Now that she has them, maybe her strength will be much higher than before. Issei. It's my fault. Ollie. Don't be sorry, let's save them now that he has Office and Lilith. Issei. We can find it more easily. Riaz. Well, we have to make a plan. Issei. That's easy, Volley and I will go for Office and Lilith. Riaz. Then we will take care of the other facilities at your base to prevent the spread of the virus. Issei. The base must be huge, plus it must have infected people, even with all the members of the Gremory and Citri family, I'm afraid. Riaz. Don't worry about that, did you know that everyone now knows you're alive? Issei. Smiles. I see. Then call Dulio, Cacao, Sarah Ergan all/dog, the anti-terrorist group DXD is back. Everyone quickly went to prepare for battle, a confident smile could be seen on everyone's faces. 3 hours later, in a dark room you could see Ril sitting on a throne and beyond him on an altar, Office and Lilith used as batteries constantly giving him energy. Ril. The dragon of infinity is now finite, but if before the two were a single being then finite but finite, it becomes infinite, a theory that I had to test. Don't believe, come on, come out of the darkness, I know they are there, and I listen. The fact that there are no people is because I was waiting for them, I knew they would arrive on time. Hyodo Issei and Volley Lucifer. At that moment Issei and Volley would come out of the darkness, they both stood in front of Ril. Issei. If you know that with what you did, you are in certain death this time. Ril. Stands up from his throne. You are a little different from the other time, you are more dangerous than before, consuming you and your friend will give me the definitive power, and I will no longer need these two sweetnesses. After her words, Volley ran towards Office and Lilith, transformed his arm into a sword, and easily freed them. Ril. How impatient, but it doesn't matter, I don't care about them anymore. Issei. You didn't resist him releasing them, why? Ril. You see Issei, do you remember my faithful friend Corner? He said that he discovered a way to fuse the virus with supernatural power. In other words, not only humans, but also gods, angels, demons and other supernatural beings can become infected, so there would be new and powerful monsters. Issei. To the point, Brill. I wanted the best, the power of a supernatural being who was at the top and those two come in. Issei. Maybe, Ollie. This is it. Issei carefully detected an enormous power within him. Issei. You absorbed Office and Lilith's energy. At that moment Rill's body would illuminate with a dark and bright light. By the time he finished his appearance had changed. Brill. Now I can recover my youth and human appearance, which was taken from me the day they injected me with that virus. Issei. So that's your original appearance, your true human face. Brill. Exactly, if you're wondering how a boy as handsome as me could be in that place to take samples of the virus, well, we all need money, others make an effort, and others prefer the easy way, that of stealing or pulling the trigger. I took that. Issei. I honestly feel bad for you, you were human, and when you became that monster you changed shape, you had different faces, but you are the same inside, someone without remedy. Brill. Well, I think that this hopeless person who now has great powers, can kill you. Ollie. Carrie's Office and Lilith. I'll take them. Issei. I'll leave you with this guy. I'll come back when I can. I also want to fight him. Smile. Issei. You really are addicted to fighting Volley, but I don't promise anything. This guy has to disappear today no matter what. Takes out his sword. Well Rill, it's time for you and me to have one last meeting. Rill. I say the same. Appears in front of him. Take this. Kicks him. Issei. Blocks it with his sword. He's definitely stronger. My sword is shaking. Rill. I told you, supernatural powers and the virus create new things. At this moment I no longer need to materialize biomass weapons. My body has now reached a state in which the biomass has fused with the supernatural power, making me invincible. Issei. You mean that you can no longer use biomass, but in exchange they have given you. Brill. An impregnable defense and an infallible attack. Smiles. Issei. Shit. Brill. Infinite destruction. A huge beam envelops Issei, throwing him several meters back, colliding with several walls of the base. Greg. Mate, how are you? Issei. Spits blood. Compared to the first time I faced him, the new Rill makes his previous one look like child's play. It's definitely dangerous. Dreg, we have to use that. Greg. Now you have reached a new state thanks to being the perfect prototype. The mode is stronger. Issei. Then let's use it. Greg. About that, now since the mode is stronger you must wait 30 minutes so that it is completely ready to use. Issei. Even more problems, but anyway there is something I need to check. Greg. Then go ahead. Rill. Walking towards Issei. You have already given up when you see my power, are you scared? Issei. Not even a little bit. Takes claws out of him. Brill. That again, if your sword didn't do anything to me, what do you think you'll do with those things? Issei. Smiles. I have to concentrate. I just need to put all my strength into one blow, that way I can check what I'm thinking. Issei would concentrate all of his energy into his claws. Brill. Sigh. Looks like I'll have to lower your hopes even more. Issei. Well, here we go. At that moment Issei stood behind Rill, then a crunch was heard, and you could see that Issei's claws broke, but Rill had a small cut on his cheek. Issei. Exhales sharply. If the biomass fused with his supernatural power as he said, and is no longer capable of materializing weapons, then he also lost the other functions that the biomass granted. One of them is the ability to regenerate. Now that you have done this to yourself, but you are capable of dying. This time you do not have the ability to cheat death like the other time. Rill. Looks at the cut on his cheek. You really Hyodo Issei. You make me angry like no other person. I'm going to exterminate you, little piece of shit. Issei. The bad thing is that his defense that claims to be impregnable is as tough as any other. I'm afraid I have a difficult time, because I don't think he will die with small cuts. Takes out his sword. Season 2 episode 12. Moving on. Explosions were heard everywhere. Ken. Guys, Issei went into action and the dam barrier. Riaz. Sona is on it. Rick. Detected high power readings. We need that barrier quickly or the city will disappear. Riaz. Where is Sarayarg? Rick. Well, there are some infected that can leave the city and I told him to stop them. Riaz. I haven't felt your energy. Rick. He just arrived. Riaz. Understood. Ken. Guys, let's stay tuned. At that moment a huge explosion occurs outside. The infected were escaping, but a person stood in front of them. Sarayarg. It's been a long time since the anti-terrorist group DXD was launched. Infected. Roar. Sarayarg. Here we go. Regulus. Regulus. Yes master. Balance breaker. Regulus Nemian. Elsewhere. Ollie. Office and Lilith. How are they? Office. We are fine, but it is dangerous to stay here. Ollie. I'll go support Issei. You guys have to go. Office. I want to help. Ollie. It would be a good idea, but I can't leave them and risk getting caught again, plus they are very weakened. Lavinia. Go Kun. At that moment a voice was heard behind Volley. Ollie. There is a god, no laughs, can you hear me? Riaz. Yes, what is the situation there? Ollie. Office and Lilith are safe and slash dog has arrived. He is. Understood. Bali. Hello Lavinia, and where is he? Lavinia. Toby, well he's coming. At that moment, corpses of infected people would be seen behind Lavinia and a person appeared walking in front of those corpses. Tobio. Hello Vali, I see that you are different now. Bali. Hello Tobio, how long? Tobio. And what's happening? Bali. It's a long story, I have to go with Issei. Do you think you can take care of helping Office and Lilith? Tobio. It's a fact, go Lavinia and I will take care of it, it's ready Jin. Jin. Nods. Bali. Many hunters are approaching, I'll order them from you. Lavinia. Did you notice the Kun left quickly when he knew he was here? Tobio. Considering that you are the only woman he is weak with, well yes no, I didn't notice it. Hunters. Roars. Lavinia. It looks like we have work to do, it's been a long time since I used my sacred gear absolute demise. Tobio. 2 bearers of the 13 Longinus and 2 dragon goddesses versus 1,000 of these grotesque creatures. Lavinia. Here we go starts freezing the field. Tobio. Come on Jin. I will sing with the murder of 1,000 humans. I will celebrate on the occasion of 10,000 murders of goblins. A name that sinks into the murky darkness is the god of imitation that is transferred through the polar night. All of you will perish by this black sword of mine. Know that, the creator god of the grotesque, is something absurd. Balance breaker Canis Lycaean. Lavinia. Toby, it seems like you are very excited about this meeting. Tobio would start slicing the hunters with his scythes. With Issei. Issei. Seriously, how hard is his skin? Shock. Brill. Kicks him and breaks his sword. You are very soft. Issei. Appears behind him and grabs him. Let's see how much resistance you have. Shock. Bang. Riaz. Issei, how are you doing? Issei. This is not a good time to speak on the communicator dodging blows. Riaz. Issei, Vali is heading towards your position. Sarerg is fighting with the infected to prevent them from leaving the place. Bang. Issei. I understand Riaz, and what about slash dog? Riaz. Lavinia and Tobio are fighting with hunters. Brill. When I'm done with you, maybe I'll give your girlfriends a taste. Issei. Takes out his claws. Damn bastard, you put a finger on my girls and I'm going to stick your damn face in your own ass. Port. Brill. If you make these small cuts on my body I doubt it. Brill would hit him, making him go through several walls. Riaz. Issei, are you okay? Issei. I would say more or less what do others do. Riaz. Locate the virus containers to destroy them. Issei. Perfect, be careful, we don't want that virus to touch you or you will turn into monsters. Riaz. Issei. Issei. Yes. Riaz. Please win. Issei. Smiles of course. Brill. Now let's have fun. Issei. Drake, when will infection mode be ready? Drake. You have 10 minutes left. Issei. Come on Drake, the guy doesn't seem to want to hold back anymore. Brill. This view is beautiful, the games are over, you will test the power of the infinite virus fang. Issei. Shit. Divide. Dividing. Brill. What the hell, my attack was eliminated. At that moment, Vali would arrive with his armor to help Issei. Vali. Arrive on time Hyodo Issei. Thank you Vali, but still his skin is too hard, our biomass weapons and sacred gear don't go through it. Vali. Then we will have to go with everything, right? Issei. Exactly, although I don't know what to say, either he bleeds out first or our energy runs out. Vali. Well then I'll use my new mode. Issei. Hey, maybe you? Vali. Smiles, you're not the only one with new tricks. I am the one who wakes up. I stand up and exercise power. With my armor I show salvation and destruction. I am the bearer of the celestial dragon and also the prototype that will transcend the path of power. I will give way to justice and absolute truth. Everyone fear my judgment because they will not escape. Balance breaker mode virus. Issei. That's Vali's new power. It's incredible, the amount of energy I feel is enormous. Vali. Now Ril, let's see how long you last. Ril. Big words, how are you going to? At that moment Vali's fist hit Ril's jaw, throwing him several meters back. Ril. Spits blood like no, that doesn't matter, it seems like the games are over, isn't it devouring snake? Vali. True destruction. Bang. Shock. Noise. Issei. Well Vali is having fun, Drake when? Drake. 5 minutes mate. Issei. Well Vali seems to be holding on, however Ril barely has any bruises, how are we going to beat him? Bang. Vali. Come on, that's all you can do. Ril. Don't brag, son of a bitch, infected blood. Vali. Dodges it, haha, come on. Bang. Shock. Ril. In my eyes you are just trash. Vali. You feel superior but kicks him to the ground, breaking him into pieces, you're just a narcissist. Ril. Spits blood, how my defense had to be perfect. Vali. You put supernatural power above all, unlike us who have a great balance of our two powers allowing this cooperation. Ril. You say I'm imperfect. Vali. That's right, and the proof is that you are not able to regenerate, despite how high your defense is, now you are nothing. Ril. How dare you, your damn filth being. Vali. I'm sorry Hyodo, it seems that this guy won't be able to do more. Issei. It doesn't matter, the main thing is to prevent the virus from spreading, finish it once and for all to end all this. Ali. Anyway I like to fight with strong opponents, but among them I know who is worth it and who is not, it's over. Rill. Is it over? Yes, you are right, I was so worried about the supernatural power unbalancing the power of the virus, but that will not happen again. Rill's eyes would start to turn black. Noise. Rias. Issei, are you listening to me? Issei. What's wrong? The containers are destroyed. Rias. About that, they are empty. Issei. What? Rias. We are all here fighting with hordes of infected, it surely has to do with Rill. Rill. I'm always one step ahead. At that moment, Rill would leave the base, crossing several concrete walls and inserting his hands into the ground, Volley and Issei would quickly follow him. Issei. It is possible that the virus was never inside the base, but on the ground outside the base. Rias. Issei, the infected are rioting. Issei. I think I know why. Rill. Did you really think that I would not be prepared for you? I planted the entire virus underground before your arrival, now I will be able to manipulate it, and I myself will be able to expand it to attack. Ali. Don't think I'll let you do it. True destruction. Rill. Very late smile. Issei. Shit, Volley get out of there. Rill. Infinite putrefaction everyone die. At that moment the base, the area, the buildings and the ground, everything would begin to collapse, causing an avalanche of debris. Ali. Oh, shit. Issei. Laughs get out of the area. Rias. Issei everyone has evacuated but me. Issei. What's wrong? Rias. I was stabbed by a hunter and I'm bleeding to death. Smiles. Issei I want you to know that I. Issei. Don't you dare say it please don't die don't you dare. Rias. Issei I love you. Issei. No. Ali. Issei calm down, I'll go after her, I can go faster than you right now. Issei. Okay I'll order it for you. Ali. Apparently this is already a personal matter, I'll leave it to you to finish it. Leaves. Issei. Drake tell me are you ready? Drake. Yes. Rill. Hahaha what's wrong with that face, you lost someone because of my attack, hahaha you should have lost everyone with that attack, you saved yourself from them being fast, although at least I probably took one of them. Issei. Here we go Drake Rias I'm going to win this battle no matter what, I am the one who wakes up, I am the red dragon of latent truth and the perfect prototype of the dream. May you all bow before my presence and prove that you are worthy of my love. I follow the path of love and happiness, I will fill your dreams with happiness and fulfill your wishes, I will show you a life of peace. Balance breaker mode infection. Issei. Rill this is over for you. Rill. Hahaha don't give me that shit, you're going to make me hit like your friend did, it won't do you any good to hit me if you can't get through my defense to kill me. Issei. Did you finish talking? I will show you my power. Infected god cut. At that moment, to Rill's surprise and fear, his arm is cut off as if nothing had happened. Rill. Damn it I have to calm down, this doesn't matter, I have the whole virus under the ground and I can use it as an extension of my body. Issei. I told you it's over. Rill. Because I don't feel anger nor will it go away from you, what I feel is peace and tranquility, I should have killed someone special to you with my previous attack because you don't get angry by a mass collapse. Issei. It's not that I'm not angry, it's that she has lost me many times and now I may have lost her, I'm assimilating this feeling of loss by a massive dragon. Rill. What is this? His armor does not give off any aura, it is as if he were seeing something that is not there, I do not feel his energy unlike the other, his power does not show to be enormous, he does not show signs of having great power, and that is because the hell it's carrying me Discord Crusher. Issei. Wow, sadness, love, pain, loneliness, fear, happiness, joy, empathy, sympathy, I'm thinking and feeling all that at the same time, everything I felt for her and everything I just lost. Explosion of emptiness. Rill. No, this should not happen, just because of a simple woman are you that strong? Issei. Jaws her jaw into the ground. A simple woman. She is the person I love, she is not a simple woman. Rill. Damn. Issei. Love is something unique, many people spend years finding it and when it is taken away from them, the feeling of pain is indescribable. Rill. Buck you all. Issei. But it is true that those who have not loved will never be able to feel the pain that the rest of us feel when we love. Rill. I'm going to kill you and then the others will follow. Issei. It's over Rill, once and for all. Ali. Issei. At that moment Volley would arrive. Issei. Okay. Ali. She will live. Issei. Shocked eye but, Ali. The hunters crossed her and left the virus in her body, but as a prototype, I was able to extract it and seal the wounds, she is far from here, but she was saved. Issei. Falls to his knees. I thought that she had lost it. Ali. Puts her hand on Issei's shoulder. Hyodo Issei. I wouldn't want to see you on your knees and with the work incomplete, let's finish this, and both of us go back home. Issei. Right. She gets up. Rill. How dare you, I'm her god, how dare you damn trash beat me, belittle me. Ali. Issei. You are nothing. Rill. You two die infinite destruction. Ollie. Let's finish it, don't let it be left. Issei. Any trace of him. Ollie. Power dragon. Issei. Dragon of peace. Rill. I am your god, how can this be happening to me? At that moment, the attacks towards Rill collide, generating a great energy that upon impact easily surpasses Rill's attack. He is then enveloped by that energy, sending him to the sky and exploding, ending him forever. Issei volley. Falls to the ground. Albion. Those mods are powerful, I'm surprised they'll last this long. Greg. You won't be able to move for a few minutes. Issei. Wow, who knew? Ollie. We were very strong and we will get stronger for what is coming. Issei. That's right. At that moment footsteps are heard and voices echo. Office. Here they are. Lilith. Issei and Volley are here. Lavinia. Gokun, are you okay? Ollie. Now I wish I could move to leave. Issei. Ha 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 ha. Toby. But what a mess you guys made. Asper. Issei senpai, you're fine. Sererg. I see that you never change. Hyodo Issei. Arena. Darling, are you okay? Runs towards him. Asia. Issei-sen runs towards him. Kaneko. Issei-senpai runs towards him. Hiroka. Issei Naya, I'm here, pounces on him. Ravel. Issei hugs him. The Fae. Issei-sen approaches. Akeno. Issei, I'm glad you're okay, hugs him. Roswis. Issei, are you fine? I heard the news about the virus and that you were alive, I came as quickly as I could. Issei. I can't move, but the rest of me am glad they are here, smiles. Riaz. Issei. Issei. Opens his eyes wide, laughs. Laughs, I'm back, smiles. Riaz. Approaches and kisses him. I'm back too. Issei smiles with tears of happiness. 2 weeks later, after what happened with Rill, everything that followed was tranquility and peace. Currently Issei was at his parents' house enjoying the tranquility. Issei. Dad, Mom, I'm glad to be back with you. Boru. You took a while to come back. Issei. I know, Dad, but how did I know that they would accept me? Boru. Silly boy, we accepted you when you were a humanoid dragon and a demon. After that I can accept you being whatever. Mickey. But we're glad you're okay, we didn't lose faith, and neither did they. Issei. I'm glad to hear it, Mom. Riaz. Takes his hand. Issei, now I think we can continue with our wedding, right? Issei. Yes, I forgot that I left our wedding pending a long time ago, I didn't realize that I was really going to die. Akeno. You laugh, but I'm going first, my father already made the dress. Issei. By the way, how are things in the underworld? Riaz. They are improving, there is no trace of attacks, Rick supervises everything and Ken checks for signs of the infected. Arena. Today is beautiful. Issei. I'm glad that we can recover quickly and almost without damage. Riaz. If others like Rill appear we will be prepared. Issei. Exactly, Riaz. And all thanks to you, you defended us from the infected, without you the damage would have been greater, and now everyone knows that you are alive. Issei. After the things that have happened I'm glad it's all over. Ravel. As your manager and servant, I have kept everything in order while you were away. Issei. Thank you. Ingvald. It's a shame not to be able to go with you. Issei. Ingvald, I know you are my queen and fiancé, but we didn't have time to tell you Office and Lilith were in danger. Ingvald. But next time don't leave me or anyone behind. Issei. I know, and that's why I plan to make up for lost time. Ravel. By the way, where are Office and Lilith? Issei. Playing with Kunu, who came with Yusaka. Hiroka. Now we can all relax. Naya. Issei. God, I hope so, the anti-terrorist group DXD is back in play, and now that I think about it, didn't Coco go on the mission? Ollie. Ha, he has been training, don't worry, he already found out that you are still alive. Issei. Good. Greg. After 2 weeks you are fully recovered. Issei. Yes, now the mode consumes much more energy and the physical strength required is crazy. Greg. Considering that you are a perfect prototype that helped to handle it easier. Issei. I hope so, and you know how you are, that mode shouldn't have been easy to use. Ollie. Well, I'm not a perfect prototype, but a descendant of the Demon King, I can handle it, my recovery time is almost the same. Issei. I see. Ollie. As everyone says, our existence is like a joke of fate. Issei. If you think that this joke could kill you, then we are a joke. At that moment a portal opens in the middle of the room. Kaneko. Issei senpai. Issei. Takes out his sword. Ollie. Takes out claws. Everyone was on guard and 2 figures appear showing their faces and shock everyone, especially Issei. Issei, the return of the faction hero, we lost it, but it seems that we reached one of our destinations. Issei infamous, how long? Ollie. Issei maybe. Issei. I didn't talk to you about the multiverse. Well, guys, they are my other versions of the multiverse, by the way, I have to ask what the hell happened this time. Issei infamous, well it's a long story. 20 minutes later. Issei. Let me see if I understand. A guy called Death murdered your wives. You went back in time with the help of the gems, but by doing so you changed the entire timeline. You generated fluctuations in time. The gems were scattered not only for your world, but one of them arrived in another universe and ended up in Pandora's box, along with the evils of the world, which possessed the version of us that in the end sacrificed itself to save us and prevent Raynor from resurrecting. But none of that helped. Raynor is alive. You delayed her plans and revived a version of us that sacrificed herself. Issei, the return of the faction hero. Exactly, but now he has the gems and created clones of our enemies with abilities equal to the originals. Issei infamous, our plan is to reunite our other versions. Issei, the return of the faction hero. But when we went through the portal we found Raynor, plus a protector that she created with the gems. Issei. One of those clones. Issei, the return of the hero of the factions. Yes, we chased them through the portal. We believe that by possessing the gems, she may already be causing anomalies in the multiverse, such as the time disorder in the portals that connect the universes, since that she disappeared long before I left. Issei. And the logical thing would be that she was already a refugee in the end, having her gems played a trick on her and gave us an advantage. Issei infamous, but we lost her. She moves very fast between universes. Issei. I see. So we have to find her, kill her and take care of her gems. Issei, the return of the faction hero. Exactly, I won't lie to you, this is not like the crisis they had, it's 1,000 times worse, it's a war, and I'm sorry for this, my selfish desires involved them all. Issei. Don't apologize, I would have done the same if it was to save the people I love. Rias. Issei. Smiles, you're going to come back, right? Issei. Of course, I won't let anyone die, I promise, but warn everyone to be alert for any unnatural phenomenon. Rias. Okay. Issei. This time, what are the risks? Issei, the return of the faction hero. We are talking about total destruction. Without life or hope, there will be no more multiverse. Everything will end. Issei. Then we will stop her. I guess I should go with you, after all time is valuable to us. Issei, the return of the faction hero. That's right. Issei. Vali, I entrust you with the safety of this world. Vali. Okay. Mickey. Good luck, son. Boru. We will be waiting for your return. Issei. Smiles, I know, well underway. Issei infamous, let's go for the rest of our versions. Issei. It's funny we only meet when the multiverse is in danger, you know we should stop meeting like this. Issei, the return of the faction hero. I think so too, well here we go. They would leave the place by entering through a portal. End of season. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want the next part. Also check out my other video that has been shown and left. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video please like and share this video. And have a fantastic day. Bye.